Here is what Jordan Poole must know: we remember these things for decades. If his Michigan Wolverines are propelled by this tour to Final Four or NCAA Championship, all the better. But if this is just an event that allows his 2017-18 season to live another few days, it's okay. We will not forget the moment he just delivered. We remember Danny Ainge weaving through Notre Dame's defenders in 1981. That was 37 years ago. We remember Bryce Drew hitting the three-pointer on the play Valparaiso called Pacer in 1997. Bryce coached in the tournament as the 20th anniversary of that miracle was celebrated. More, recap all of Saturday's college hoops madness. We remember Tyus Edney vs. Missouri, Scotty Reynolds vs. Pitt, Christian Laettner vs. Kentucky. All of this is a part of the history of the fabulous event formerly known as the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship, but colloquially the NCAA Tournament. And we will remember young Mr. Poole. As a kid growing up, you used to watch stuff like this all the time. Poole said, his team a 64-63 winner over the Houston Cougars and on its way to the West Region semifinals in Los Angeles. You would see Trey Burke hit a crazy shot like this in the Kansas game. You see shots like this all the time. This is what March is for. Only a few of these historic shots have been artistically beautiful. Most are inventions of the moment impacted by the lapsing time, flailing defenders and the pressure of trying to execute a rescue. Poole's might have been the ugliest. Michigan calls its play in that situation. Indiana. The Wolverines inbounded from the opposite end line, down 2 points with 3.6 seconds to play. Houston chose not to put a defender in front of freshman Isaiah Livers, chosen to inbound because he is a baseball player, one of the few guys on my team who knows how to play baseball, which is really sad, by the way, said Beeline, a Street Louis Cardinals addict. Kelvin Sampson's choice not to harass the inbounder will be controversial, but given its lead was only 2 points it made sense to have an extra defender to help deal with up-court traffic. It was puzzling, though, that senior wing Muhammad Ali Abdur-Rahman was allowed to freely catch Livers past 35 feet from the baseline. As he dribbled toward the 10-second line, he was double-teamed, but there was plenty of time to find Poole on the right wing. More, interactive March Madness bracket. Poole was 28 feet from the goal, at least. As he rose to shoot and released the ball, he scissor-kicked, his legs fell to the court. It seemed that absence of balance would cause the ball to fall short of the goal. It did not, of course, or we would not remember Poole's heroics from this night. It did not, or Poole would have had no reason to take off running around the court in Wichita as his delirious teammates chased him. After the shot went in, I kind of didn't know, and I looked at the bench and everybody was celebrating. Poole said, I was just thinking if I hit a shot like that I didn't want to get tackled. So I was just trying to avoid everybody. But I gave up and they tackled me, and it was an amazing experience. Poole's freshman season has been like so many others, including his teammate, Livers. Poole has shown tremendous ability at times, including shooting .378 from three-point range, but there are veterans in front of him and so he alternately waits his turn and fights for minutes. He produced 3 consecutive double-figure scoring games in late February, but the minutes got tighter as the games grew bigger. He scored only 10 points combined in the past 5 games. Saturday night, with Michigan's offense stagnant and the Wolverines shooting only .345 from the field before that last one, Poole played 11 minutes but contributed 11 vital points, particularly the 3 that mattered most. Beeline said Poole routinely makes buzzer-beating shots in practice, including just in the past week. That guy has an overdose of swag. Beeline said it is important to note this moment would be nothing like this if NCAA basketball bowed to expense and instituted the ludicrous last-minute timeout rule that is in place in the NBA and some other basketball competitions, which allows a team to advance the ball past midcourt simply in exchange for a timeout. College basketball makes you earn those 94 feet. It made Ainge do it in 8 seconds. It made Reynolds do it in 5.5 and Edney do it in 4.8. Michigan pulled off theirs in even less time, without the artificial aid of that drama-sucking timeout rule. Jordan Poole shot himself into history and Michigan into the Sweet 16. We will not forget. We work on that play thousands of times in practice, and we executed perfectly, especially with the inbounds pass, getting it to our senior guard, Muhammad, Poole said. He had the confidence to find me, and I just knocked the shot down. I think the guys on the team know that I never lose confidence. You just got to always be ready for the opportunity, and the moment.